Hi guys, we're doing something a little different today. I've been watching some YouTubers that make D&D content, and in particular Puffin Forest and Demonac. So I want to tell a little bit story of one of my first story from one of my first campaigns. Basically, it's where my character died and was turned into a flesh boat. There's a bit of a backstory to it. This campaign took place back in my first ever D&D game when I was in college. There was about seven of us playing. There was me, a human fighter. Another player was a dwarven cleric. We had an elven wizard, a half-elf gunslinger, a human monk, a halfling rogue, and an android who was essentially an elf wizard. There's a bit of another story to that I could say another day, but we were around level 7. I'm not going to lie, I was getting a little bit jealous of the wizards and the gunslingers, as I wanted to do a little more damage. I'm a bit of a power gamer, so I wasn't doing as much DPS as they were, and they were doing like fireballs and massive spells, and I was fighting maybe 1 or 2 people per round or per fight, and they were taking about 10, so I was getting a little bit jealous. But we were in a city taking a break between missions, and I decided to take it upon myself to find a pack of werewolves. Yeah, werewolves. To turn my character into one. And just to point out to everyone wondering, like, why did your DM let you do this? He made it very, very clear to me, like if you do this, it's a terrible idea for one, and that your character would most definitely die. He said, either at my own hands or the party, which kind of happened. There was actually a hilarious little kind of chat between him. We were talking on Facebook how to get it through and stuff, but just to skip over how I found the werewolves and getting bitten, let's roll over to the night of the first moon, or the first full moon, and my DM gave me ample chances to kind of do the classic movie tropes, hide yourself back in the closet, chain yourself up, blah 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 blah. But I decided to take a different direction. I decided to go for more of I got chains, but I wore them more as an accessory piece, just to make it look like I tried. Make it look like I tried to restrain myself. I know it sounds like a bit of a dick move, but me and my DM had a great time playing my character, because he made it very, very aware to me that if a werewolf did take over, he would be the one to run it. But I was kind of whispering in his ear the whole time stuff to do, and laughing his ass off because I'm a little more sadistic than he is. But yeah, then as the werewolf transformations happened, this is where things kind of get fun. My character went on a rampage, and just to kind of paint a picture, we were in a small town, maybe a couple thousand people, and probably started at 6, and by the time my guy died, it was probably around 1 in the morning. So my guy went on a rampage, ruining the town we stayed in, and I killed a good portion of the populace. Also, just one thing to keep in mind with you guys, my guy was a little bit overpowered. Like, I tend to roll pretty well on my my abilities. Like, I had 20 strength, 16 constitution, and I used a greatsword. And when I rolled for my first attack, it was usually like a plus 12 or plus 14 to attack rolls. So generally I would usually hit, as long as I didn't roll a 1 or something. And just to let you know, the reason why everything was so high was because we were playing Pathfinder, and that game just loves numbers, ridiculously high numbers. And then you have to also remember to add on the werewolf buff stats, which are ridiculous. So I think I was having about 24 strength with about 24, 25 AC and damage reduction and everything. And my guy had a lot of HP. I think I had more HP than the cleric, which doesn't make any sense. But after nearly wiping the entire town, my party came back to stop the feral beast. Unbeknownst to them, that is my character. And if it wasn't 6v1, my character would have won. Like, it was the only time that having 7 players there was actually useful. Well, 7 minus me. But yeah, I knocked down, I took out the cleric, 2 of the wizards. Actually no, 1 of the wizards, the rogue, the monk, the gunslinger did a shit ton of damage to me because his grit, and that can go through it doesn't use normal armor, it uses the touch armor like a spell. and one of the wizards got close and used this special dagger that does more damage to a person if you're friends with them or something, and if you kill them you get bonuses, some crap like that. That was a custom DM weapon. But after that, my character was slain, and as a tribute and a bit of a comeuppance, the necromancer in my party, not sure if I said he was a necromancer. Oh, he's a necromancer wizard. So it was a bit of a weird kind of group. He used sculpt corpse on my character's body, and he turned it into a boat. And then there was a bit of a Viking funeral, pushed it out into a lake or a river or something, and just set it ablaze. And the cleric played a terrible song on a flute, both arms up in the air, and it's basically screaming into it. So it was supposed to sound like ah, but a little more of a fluty note, I guess. Yeah, and that's kind of how my character was turned into a flesh boat. And to be fair, completely deserved. But yeah, that's probably where we're going to end it. If you guys like this kind of content, drop a like and I can make more. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.